Alright people, so I'm here with SummerSlam predictions. Just to let you people know, I did say I was going, I cannot do videos for a week, but I did pre-make videos to make. So, no Raw review, no main event review, no SmackDown review. But, I am making SummerSlam predictions. It is Sunday night, actually Monday morning. Um, but yeah, I mean, more matches might be added, after I'm done making this video. But I won't be doing them because this is Sunday, so just to let you guys know that. But I will predict matches that are already in place. So the first one is, I don't think they're going to add many more, so I probably won't be missing anything here. First one is John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. I see John Cena winning here, unfortunately. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope Lesnar wins. But I don't see him giving the belt to a part-timer. I think it's very possible that Lesnar will win, but I don't see him giving the belt to Lesnar because he probably won't even be there a lot. So, and they don't usually give the guy the WWE Championship for a month. They usually at least a few months. So I don't see Lesnar winning. And if they make Cena win, I mean, he's their poster boy, the Superman. Then they can say, oh, Cena beat the guy who beat the streak, so Cena's better than The Undertaker, They could just do that shit. And so I see Cena winning here. I think it's going to be a pretty good match, though. I mean, they put on a really good match at Extreme Rules a few years ago. I think they will put on another good match here. They should make it no DQ again, or street fight, whatever. I think that would be a cool concept. Next one is Brie Bella versus Stephanie McMahon. I see Brie Bella coming out victorious here. I mean, it doesn't make sense that Stephanie would win. She hasn't wrestled in fucking 10 years, as they said, or over 10 years. And what's the point of her winning? She's not an active participant on the Diva roster for wrestling. So probably Brie Bella's going to win. I mean, she's a baby face. It just makes sense in this situation. And everybody's like, oh, Brie Bella versus Stephanie McMahon, what a cool fight, It's stupid. As they said, Stephanie hasn't wrestled in over 10 years. She probably doesn't even know how to fucking wrestle. How is this a cool fight? It's not. It's stupid, I think. They should probably have done Brie Bella versus Nikki Bella. That would have been more entertaining than this, Stephanie McMahon. Next fight we have Roman Reigns versus Orton, which is probably going to be a fucking boring match. We need two boring fucking wrestlers. I said this a lot. Reigns does 5 fucking moves. Orton does a bunch of rest holds and generic moves. Wrestling 101 moves. Who do I think is going to win? Probably Roman Reigns is going to win here. Why would Orton win? Reigns is the guy who's moving up in the fucking roster, or as it seems. I hope it's not the case that Reigns is getting, pushed, but it seems like it is, so I think Reigns is going to win here. Next match, we got Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. I think Dean Ambrose is going to win this one. I mean, they've been hyping the fact a lot that, they hyped it on Raw. Seth Rollins hasn't lost a match since the Authority got him. So I think Dean's going to win it here. I don't think there's going to be like a fuck finish with Seth winning. But I see Dean Ambrose winning it. I don't fucking know why, but it just seems like he's going to win. I mean, he hasn't really gotten revenge, on Rollins, so I think he's going to get his revenge here. And can he fucking take that fucking tape off his shoulder? It's getting fucking annoying. Oh, he's hurt, I know. He's been hurt for like 2 months now. It's annoying. We get it. He's hurt. I don't fucking care. Just get it out. It's just annoying. But yeah, I see Dean Ambrose winning here. I think it's going to be a pretty good match too. Because Seth Rollins is a good wrestler and Dean Ambrose is, pretty decent too. AJ Lee versus Paige is your next match. AJ will win this one. I think it'll be a pretty good match because these two people know how to wrestle. But yeah, I don't see Paige winning here. I see AJ retaining. They don't usually flip-flop the titles back and forth too many times between two people in a row. And AJ hasn't had the title for a while, a long period of time yet. So I think AJ will retain. Jack Swagger versus Rusev. I see Rusev winning here again. I think Jack Swagger's, was nice when he turned face, but it's just to get Rusev over more. Rusev fucking isn't good at all. He's just fucking, a big 300-pound guy who, knows a few good moves, but isn't that good, and Swagger, I mean, he's an okay wrestler, but I mean, this character he has now, it's, just a generic, good guy, Americana, babyface. And I said it before, it's not that good of time, for them to have an American babyface who's patriotic, because right now there's so much distrust with the American government, it's just not working. It's like, it would be better if this was like, everybody was patriotic and if it was a good time in America, but it's not. I mean, we got a $17 trillion debt, we're in fucking wars, we're going to bomb more people now in Iraq, and the borders are fucking wide open, so it's not a good idea to have this guy, babyface as a fucking Americana, patriotic guy. But I think Rusev is going to win here. Probably be a boring, pretty boring match. But yeah, I see Rusev winning, and Rusev isn't that good, as I've said before. It's Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt. I think Bray Wyatt will win here. Hopefully this will be a better match than the Battleground one. And I think it will. I think it will be a good match, because these two people know how to wrestle, and hopefully they'll give them like some time to wrestle too. But yeah, I mean, Bray Wyatt will probably win. He didn't have Battleground, and they look pretty high. Like, WWE seems pretty high on Bray Wyatt, so I don't think they're going to make him lose twice in a row to the same person. Next match is The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the IC belt. I see Miz retaining. I mean, they keep teasing us, Ziggler gets a win here and there, and they keep teasing, oh, Ziggler is going to be pushed, but he never, never gets anywhere. So I think Ziggler is going to lose. I don't see them, going anywhere with Ziggler, even though I think he should win. And I think this will be a pretty good match, because these two people are good wrestlers, and I'm pretty sure they're good friends too. They're both from Cleveland. They probably know each other pretty well. So, yeah, I see Dolph Ziggler losing to The Miz. And there you go, people. There's your, I think that's all the match. Yeah, it's all the matches here. Overall, I think it'll be an okay show, maybe. I mean, there's not a lot of big, high-profile matches on the show. Just Lesnar and Cena. That's the only big big fight feel match. Or like a big-time match, like with big-time guys in it. Like, nothing else. Like, I was telling people this on Twitter, and somebody's like, oh, Reigns versus Orton's a big-time match. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's a match we could see on fucking SmackDown. Like, all these matches aren't, like, they're not prime-time matches. They're not, like, top-of-the-line SummerSlam matches. But we'll see how the show is. Maybe we'll have some good wrestling matches. So, there you go, people. And always remember, Rollins has got that contract, He might cash in, but I don't think he will. But, there you go, people.